What's up? Welcome to the video. I've been gone for a while. This is white hibiscus tea for anybody that's interested. Basically, I'm going to go into Amazon here and collect reviews, rank them by by number of elements that I see. So for example, somebody says this is high quality. Okay, that got 36 people who said that, 36 other people who said that. This looks stylish. There's 40 people who said that. Nothing was wrinkled. 68 people who said that. I'll show you how it works. But anyways, I'm ranking reviews and ranking what people say so I can find the trends. That's what I'm doing. I'm finding the trends. The problem here, and I know this from firsthand experience because I spent $700 on just writing scripts with AI. What I did is I asked ChatGPT to create a huge deep research document looking at the 5 most profitable avatars. Then I said, create a script targeted specifically to that avatar that's very high converting, DTC elements, all this jazz. The problem is when you ask AI to do deep research, what it will do is instead of looking at consumer data, it will look at macroeconomic studies. Here's what I'm doing. We're taking reviews from Amazon and we're compiling them in 4 different, this one's not as relevant, but 3 different sections. So we have benefits that people are saying, wants and desires, and objections. Brand benefits they're just extra things, like this person said the shipping was free or it was fast or something like that. So that's added things that we can improve upon. Basically looking at what the brand is, our competitor brands are lacking on, and we can just improve on that. Or things that we're doing right and that we can replicate. So I've already done about 145 reviews, 135 reviews because these are filled here up to 9. So this is how it works. I'm going to go to Amazon here and I'm going to go to, this is one. Okay, this is 4 stars. Just received the extra large version of this backpack and the size and room is what I was looking for. However, if the power port is something anyone wants, look elsewhere. Initially, I ordered the large and it has a power port, but the back was too small, so I returned and ordered the extra large without reading the description. Not a deal breaker, especially since I'm only 5 days out from leaving on vacation. The rest of the pack seems adequate along with the size. However, if an external port is something you want, then look elsewhere. So this person is saying the size is good. Big size, that's good. But they want a power port. What the hell? PowerPort backpack. Where you charge your bag. I see. Ooh, interesting design. But that seems like it would be that would be the main selling point of another product, which is interesting. Keep that in mind. PowerPort backpack. Maybe somebody should run that. Let's look at that. So no power port is what we can say. Right, we'll say objections, no power port. It's not really an objection. I'll put it in there just for the sake of the video because it's not directly related to our product, but no power port. And then we'll say the size. Size is good, right? So we'll find something here. Save space. That's not exactly it, but we'll try and find big size. Saves more space than packing cubes. No. Big size. That's the first time somebody said big size. I know what they mean when they say big size, though. They mean it saves space. If it wasn't big, it wouldn't save space. So I'm going to put it in save space. That's that one. Let's go to another one. Next page, Amazon. Copy, put it in here. This is a great backpack. It's sturdy, has plenty of room for all your stuff, and looks great. So there we go. We already have some. It's sturdy. Okay, so that's sturdy. It has room for all your stuff, and it's stylish. So, sturdy. Room for all of your stuff, looks great. So, durable, same thing as sturdy. Room for all your stuff. I'm gonna say let me pack more clothes. When I think they're saying stuff, it makes the main thing is clothes. I'll say to be safe though, save space. And looks good is what they said. I think we have stylish on here. Stylish, not a big concern with people. We'll go over here, see what else the review is saying. The trolley strap is just a bit too tight for quick attachment and removal. It always takes a bit of a struggle to get it over the suitcase handle and off. The side pockets are a bit too tight to insert my Yeti water bottle and or travel coffee cup. If they slightly enlarge these two areas, this would be the perfect bag. So what are those? Takes a bit of a struggle. Trolley strap is just a bit too tight. So again, this is not something directly related to our product, but I'll say trolley strap is an objection, too tight, and water bottle water bottle holder needs to be enlarged. So right here, check this out. I already know the water bottle right here. I need to carry my water bottle, right? What is a want and desire? This person they need to carry their water bottle more. And water bottle holder is too small right here. That's an objection. So 3 other people said that. If you did that with AI, I wouldn't have caught that. Okay, so maybe this is not. We're not. For example, we're targeting this product at a product-aware audience. They know what vacuum bags are, but they have objections. So in your ad, how are you going to address those objections? AI can't do that, right? It's going to simulate those. It's going to simulate data. It's not going to extract data. So that's what we're doing. We're extracting data. Water bottle holder too small, bam. And then what was the other thing they said? That was all they said. They had 2 things. Oh, and then they said trolley strap is too tight. I'm on my laptop. That's why my camera is shaking. No power port. Bam, team issue. Okay. I don't know why I said that. This is a weird word. Forgive me. Okay. Let's look at this. So far, about a 4 for the review. Blah, 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 blah. Airline measurement with the assistance of a little organizer travel bags. I was able to pack for a 4-day weekend with unpredictable weather. Okay. Look at this wants and desire. Where is this person going? They're going on a 4-day trip, right? So right here, their want and desire is, I need something for traveling light, small trips. Okay? And they have, it's not exactly, my bag needs to fit winter clothes. It's not exactly that, but it is mixed weather. Why would they be saying that? Unpredictable weather. I don't think when people say that, they're meaning to say the weather's going to be bad. So I'll put it in here. Where is that? Guys, where is it? Winter clothes. Here we go. I'll do my bag needs to fit winter clothes / heavier clothes. So AI wouldn't have known that. We had 8 people say that. That's probably one of the most talked about things. Okay. The quality of the stitching remains to be unseen. Okay, they don't know that. A little questionable as I could see the stitching pulling at the seams. Straps could be thicker and more padded. Overall, great space, but the quality could be fed. What does that say? Could be fed up? I don't know what that means. Okay, so save space right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Saves space. Right? When you're thinking about marketing in your ad, before this, what I would have done is just marketed it, the product to the person based on the features of the product and not the benefits. You have to understand there's two sides of marketing, right? There's the red side of marketing and then the blue side of marketing. And I was kind of thinking about this in my head at work. I was like, man, we don't really think about this. So there's the red side, which is the blood and the guts and the, all of us and our skin. And we're basically these big, mushy, gooey blocks of cells, right? And we're trying to find products to make our lives a little bit easier, okay? We're marketing to that, to big balls of meat. That's what we are. We're big balls of meat, right? We have hearts and beating blood. We're supposed to market to that. We're not just supposed to market the features of the product. This bag has a compression technology that makes your clothes come down for business travel when you go with your family to the Mexico. It's like it's not that's not what we're trying to do here. So a feature versus a benefit, right? When we're marketing this product in our video, and we're looking at save space, for example, right? Uh, the benefit is that it saves space, right? The compression technology is the feature. So it compresses your clothes, yes, but why do they want that? Because they want to save space, okay? And that's in the wants and desires. We have very specific wants and desires, right? So the features give way to these things. This is the reason that people are buying. They're not buying because of the features. They're not buying it because it compresses their clothes. They're buying it because of this, right? So I need a bag that will be able to save space for my heavy winter clothes because I'm going to my mom's house in Denver this year and whatever. And that's their want and desire. I need something for longer trips. I need something for international trips. I'm going to Tahiti next week and I'm going to pack a lot of clothes because we're an elderly couple and we have a lot of money and we want to go to some expensive dinners. Okay, so I need a lot of different clothes. I don't want air to leak. That's not a big one. That's not a big one, so we know that. I need something that fits under my airplane seat. I don't want to go overhead. Maybe I have ALS. Maybe I have muscle weakness. Maybe I can't reach up. Maybe I'm not traveling with anybody. It's just easier if it's under my seat. And that's how I like it. Okay, so these things you wouldn't understand. We're not going to go in our video and say, okay, this bag saves tons of space. It's like we don't want to say that. We're going to say, or sorry, we are going to say that. What we're not going to say is this bag compresses down with featuring our uh, LVK 2099 patented compression technology. We're going to say this bag saves space, okay? This bag is durable. It's not going to break on you. This bag easily fits in your carry-on. So that way you don't have to lug around your huge bag and check it at the TSA and wait in those lineups for 2 hours long. That is what we're selling. We're not selling the compression technology. We're selling the fact that it saves 2 hours in the luggage lineup area. Okay, that's what we're selling. Let's go down under here. Slightly enlarges to the areas. We've already done that. Let's do a couple more. How long are we? 12 minutes? Not too bad. Irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. What does this say? Highly recommend for traveling. Irrelevant. What is this? Spanish. The materials are of good quality and the straps are comfortable even with a lot of weight. Perfect for short trips or weekend trips. Okay, I don't know if this is AI or not. It's hard to tell because if this is AI, it's not going to be right. Because there's a lot of different benefits here. Excellent backpack for traveling, spacious, sturdy, lightweight, several compartments to easily organize everything. So, spacious, sturdy, which is durable, organizable, which is a big one. People want to be able to organize their bag. And what else did this guy say? Lightweight. Okay? Lightweight is one. Let's see what else. High quality, comfortable, even with a lot of weight. Perfect for short trips or weekend trips. So, high quality, comfortable, short trips. High quality, comfortable. I don't know what that is. Where is that? Comfortable. Comfortable straps. I'll just put that in square brackets. What is that? Is there somebody else on here? Okay. And then we're going to go here for, I need something for light trips, right? That's what he does. So we can look here and see, okay, majority of these people, actually, no, it's split. I need something for traveling light. I need something for international trips. So already there's two different avatars that we can market to, or at least two different angles that we can spin to, right? Okay, so I need something for traveling light for small trips. We're going to emphasize the fact that this bag is perfect for having not a lot of clothes. For saving space, you can have a lot of souvenirs that you can put in there, extra space. Perfect if you're a backpacker and you don't want to carry around all that weight because you're just a light traveler. if you're a solo traveler or maybe, solo traveler, solo backpacker, you don't want all that heavy weight on you. Those are the angles that we're going to, and then the compression backpack, right? If you're a light traveler, you don't want a huge backpack and that you're not packing anything in anyway. So you might as well have this little backpack that compresses down a little bit, fits underneath your seat. Solo traveler, don't need anything. Get past the TSA, whatever it's called. Skip the checking lines. See, that's something I have to learn for the ads. Skip the checking lines so you can just go in there. You're a solo traveler. You don't want any of this extra stuff. You just want to be your own person. That's the kind of angle that we're going to. I need something for international trips. I'm going to Italy. From USA to Italy. We're going for 2 weeks like I did. I'm going to pack 5 different outfits. There's no way I want to carry around 2 big things of luggage like I did for my Italy trip. It was 1 big thing of luggage, and then I had like a huge backpack, and then another small backpack, and then a side bag. Crazy, right? I could have really used this, okay? So we're going to emphasize the technology that it compresses down all your clothes, okay? Compresses down all your clothes, fits in the overhead bin, fits in the underneath your seat. Don't worry about lugging all of your luggage when you check into the next hotel. I checked into 5 different hotels. My biggest objection to that was that I had to repack my luggage every single time, okay, which was extremely tedious, right? Not only that, but we're living in Italy. We're in these hotels that have like tons of stairs. So we're going into these hotels. We constantly have to carry up our luggage. What I'm going to do is emphasize the fact that, no more having to, when you check in and check out of a hotel and you're going to 5 different hotels, you don't have to carry your luggage up and down the stairs anymore. Put it on your back and go. Okay, that's how simple it can be. So those are 2 different angles AI doesn't even know exists, right? Let's go back here. And let's grab another review. Last one. Haven't used it yet. That great. Lots of pockets. Seems like it'll be nice for the color is disappointing, right? So these aren't what we want to do. The color is a sleek black. It's like, bro, you don't want to advertise that. Made a trip out of the country. Okay, we'll put this here. So international trip, plenty of room for my clothes and other essentials, including my laptop. Okay. International trip, plenty of room for clothing and fits my technology. Okay. International trip. Let me pack more clothes. They're directly mentioning clothes. That's why I'm not putting it in safe space. But I'll put it there anyways. And what else did they say? They said, including my laptop. Okay. I need to fit my technology, right? I have a crazy... I'm not even going to mention it. Never mind. Let's do one more. Let's try and find a bigger one. Tons of information. Oh, this is huge. Look at this. It's perfect. So let's go really deep into this. Initial thoughts. The backpack arrived tightly rolled up in a sealed plastic bag. I thought it was a prank or that I got ripped off. As soon as I got the plastic off, it unfolded into this large backpack. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure why that has well packaged. I guess we'll put that in there. I purchased a travel backpack as I was in need of one. I recently used it for the first time for a trip to Florida. I'm going to say this is a short trip, right? The states are very compact together. I'm assuming this person is in the United States. Yeah, United States. So it's a transnational trip, I believe they call it. National. Okay. National. Is a national trip, transnational trip. Okay, I was able to pack a pair of sneakers, MacBook Pro. Somebody just said that before. Charger, jeans, blah, 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 blah. Passport stored in the passport pocket. Couldn't believe everything fit in there. I was very skeptical about it being able to fit under the seat in front of me. Oh, guys, this is loaded. I pulled the straps to be able to compact the bag to make it smaller and indeed fit under the seat in front of me on my flight. Amazing. Even walking around the airport with it on my back was super comfy. The backpack has so many zippers and pockets, you'll get lost at first trying to find everything. This is a great backpack, definitely worth the price I paid. I highly recommend it. Okay, check this out. So he was in need of a travel backpack. I need a travel backpack. I need something for traveling light, small trips. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. National flight, national vacation. Sorry, whatever it was. National thing to Florida. First time, trip to Florida. Okay, so MacBook and clothes. I need something for my clothes and my MacBook. So we're gonna put MacBook in there. I need to fit my technology. Oops, not 78. That's a lot. And saves space. I couldn't believe all the space is saved. That's what he's gonna say. That's what he's going to say. Passport was stored in the passport pocket. I couldn't believe that everything fit in there. I was very skeptical about it being able to fit under my seat in front of me on my flight. I pulled the straps to be able to compact the bag to make it smaller. And indeed fit under the seat right in front of me on the flight. So, two things here. I was very skeptical. So his objection is, I don't think it will be able to fit under my seat, which is a want and desire as well. And it fit under my seat. So it has three different things. So it fit under my seat right here. Where do we say that? They fit under my airplane seat. Man, I know more than two people said that. Yeah. Okay, and I need something that fits under my seat. Wherever that is, guys. Where is that? Okay, I want something that fits under my airplane seat. Just say I need it. It's easier for me. And objections. Not necessarily I hate this, but just to draw a stark comparison for me. It didn't fit under my seat. Or I'm skeptical about it not fitting under my seat. So that's a potential objection. I think we have that already. Let's see. Doesn't fit under the seat. Bam. Okay, eventually you're going to get to the end point here. You're going to see the benefits. You'll rank them. So 35 people have said durable quality, right? Strong. You're throwing it around places. You're putting it down. It's going over these carousels, going up here, down here. The luggage guys are throwing it into the back of the plane. You want something that's durable. Save space. Man, I'm going on international trips. I'm going to Kuala Lumpur. I'm going to Malaysia. I'm going to Sri Lanka. Then I'm going to Croatia. Then I'm going to Venezuela. I'm doing a world trip. I need to pack stuff in there, okay? We got no air leakage. Listen, I'm aware of this product. I know this product. I've had this product before. Why should I buy yours? I mean, my last one, the air was leaking all the time. What I need is it stays compressed. Okay, bam. The angle is this totally stays compressed. If you bought bags before and they don't compress, this one stays compressed. Put all your clothes in here. Here's the reason why it stays compressed. We have this very specific zipper, which is like a secondary kind of 2FA type of thing that keeps it compressed. So even if the air does rip inside, it's not going to because it has two layers, right? This type of thing. So already tons of information here. And this is just on Amazon. So replicate this. You can do it with AI, but if it doesn't convert, don't blame me, right? That's probably only going to work for top of funnel audience with I don't know what the market sophistication level is going to be. Really, these AI scripts, these very tough AI scripts, are probably going to only work for like hello market sophistication, like when you just enter it, right? Brand new, brand spanking new. People don't know anything about it. You're just telling them point blank what the product does. Join the Discord link to my bio. It's not too active right now, but we already have some good people in there. Definitely gonna have a lot more come in once I post these videos every single day, hopefully, inshallah. And please pray for my success. I'm praying for all our success in ecom as this Lent is unfolding, and I'm giving up more sacrifices. So do the work, and yeah, thank you. Join the Discord.